So this is the story about how I almost didn't make it through truck school. Not graduated top of my class. It was because of a student by the name of Coker. Now, Coker was an interesting fellow. He wore one of those, I don't know what you call them, it's like a plaid golf looking hat thing. Coker had always wanted to become a trucker. So he ended up in the same CDL class as me. Well, after about a week of failed backing attempts, it was becoming clear that Coker wasn't quite getting it. Well, despite this, the school showed him a little grace and progressed Coker to the road test division, where 4 of us students would pile in a semi-truck, along with a teacher. The teacher would ride in the passenger seat, one student driving, demonstrating that they can confidently navigate a tractor-trailer in the city and on the highway. Well, Coker was one of the first students to climb behind the wheel. The other 3 of us climbed into the back, sitting on the sleeper bed. Well, we soon hit the road, and the adventure of truck school turned to horror when Coker not once, but twice, veered out of his lane into the oncoming lane of traffic, asking questions about the different dials in the semi-truck. I mean, this guy, he completely took his eyes off the road, leaned down underneath the dash, looking at the dials. The second time he did this, we cross over the line just as we're cresting a hill, and a semi is coming at us head on. Well, in an instant, the teacher reached over, grabbed the steering wheel, yanks us back in our lane, and says, "Stay in your lane and keep your eyes on the road." While the 3 of us were in the back, desperately praying to the heavens for our lives. And oh no, it does not stop there. It does not stop there. So we progress down the road another mile or 2. Coker pulls off on the shoulder of an exit ramp, stops the truck, and asks the teacher, "If I get tired, would it be okay if I just pull off into that farmer's field over there and go to sleep for a while?" Well, the bad thing was, it was a freshly plowed farm field. We're talking like 18 inches at least of deep, soft soil, and it had recently rained. So it's like pure mud, right? And the rest of us are just holding our heads like, I really hope we make it through this drive. So we get back on the road, and the teacher instructs Coker to head back to the college. So we're heading down this side road, and it's like 35 miles an hour, and then it drops to 20, right? Because we're approaching the campus. We had a sharp T intersection, which you had to stop at, mind you. Coker's not slowing down. Coker is going about 10 over the speed limit. We're talking like 45 miles an hour in a 35, dropping to a 20 at a stop sign. He's not even slowing down. The teacher begins to yell at Coker, "Slow down, slow down. Hey, I'm telling you, slow down. We're coming up to a stop." He's not even paying attention. In the meantime, I'm hiding behind the passenger seat, bracing for a rollover. Coker's not even slowing down. So finally, the teacher reaches over, grabs the trailer brake, and yanks it, because we had a trailer attached, mind you. And we come to a screeching halt in the middle of the intersection while everybody else is slamming on their brakes, nearly hitting us.
I like your semi.
Thank you. Well, this truck is a manual, right? So the engine dies, and we just shut down, and the teacher goes, "You are done. Out. Out of the driver's seat. Out of the driver's seat." And she hops in to drive us